don't know shit, no matter how much time off, don't stop until you got enough to fill up over. What? And for one thing, if it's slight chance you'll see other things, it's funny over everything. Let's do it. But everything, let's fix that one. Watch your back,
real nigga, you can ask a nigga, a real thug and get it, nigga, that's a little big one.
it ain't nothing like the first day I put my lips on you. It ain't nothing like the first day you let me kiss on you. Missionary is getting scary when I lick on you. Strict the first night cause I tried to put the dick on you. You ain't gotta tell me I'm a sex pill. Only honey I need is for the tea. She told me later her she rather go with me. Off the liquor inside her chair, she ski. Vegetarian, she made my stir fry with leaf. But she eat beef, I'm trying to order Mr. Beast. Sex don't feel the same when you in love. Sex don't feel the same, nigga, in the club. Arguing back and forth, you know I hate this shit. I hate you guys, I'm friends in a relationship. They pretend to be your friend, but that's a basic bitch. No fast boy, she don't know what a vacation is. Independent, she know what dedication is. Black Christian, smell from my scent, I'm him. My feelings, tell from my soul degree. You can tell from my soul. You can tell from my soul. You gotta take it. Damn,
Just, don't you swallow them clowns up.
listen, you know, so like, well, I tell you, I just tell you it's too hard. Sorry, gonna be here doing homework with you. Just call me. Huh? What is it? Huh? Yes, found it. I heard the first time. I didn't know she had an open my girl struggle with that word. She open.
It's a site that has seen more than its fair share of great playoff memories the last few decades, and more could be in store as we've got playoff football again at sold-out Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Straight ahead, we punch the second of two tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the New England Patriots. Championship game. Off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A carry here for Trevion Henderson. Room here to run. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
And when you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
They'll swing this out to Henderson. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. May going to give it to Henderson. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. With the snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. To throw, it's May. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Broncos are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46.
Bombers. Away.
To throw is Nix. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. Down the left sideline. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A big play there. 54 yards. And the Broncos are on the board first here in this division round matchup. The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. They go play action now. May. And Diggs has it. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
A gain of 10 makes it 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st.
You're on the ball. Crazy.
Looking to throw. May. It's this complete to Butte. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Hey, what's up? Here. We go, boy.
They'll try and throw for it with May. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. Nix to the air. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, they got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Now the Central Florida product is R.J. Harvey. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, Harvey. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Broncos take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They're forced to play catch-up early in this division round game as they search for a seat in the AFC Championship round.
And I think they're all starting to wonder with this early deficit, what will that do to their play calling? Do they feel like they have to be more aggressive? Because they're throwing to start the drive here, but it winds up incomplete.
Second and 10. Here's May. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And this was a little bit of the knock on him coming out of college. Sometimes the concentration can wander a bit. This should have been a big play, but somehow he's not able to corral it.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. They'll throw with May. And he is caught. And he will have the Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
On the end around, here comes Williams. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stay home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. From the gun, it's May. That's complete. Travion Henderson. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Williams. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 35. A couple of big plays in succession there for the Pats. They're on the move. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Henderson running straight ahead. Taken down at the 30.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Play action. May. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Throwing here is May. He'll try and do this himself. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot it. It's incomplete.
Oh, boy, tough conditions out there. I don't know if a defender slipped or what, but he had a man wide open, and that's a bad one to miss on. They don't come a whole lot easier than that one right there.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. To the air, May. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Looking to put a drive together. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. To throw. Here's Nix. He's going to look deep down the field. It's caught inside the 25. And he gets this deep into Patriot territory. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Nix going to give to Harvey. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now it's Nix. And this is caught for Bronco touchdown. A great play there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Broncos continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 40 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
Partner, there are strong running plays, and then there are plays where you simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart of that front for an excellent gain and first down. Simply put, you've got to put up more of a fight defending the middle. Otherwise, this is going to be a long game.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. Here's 2nd and 10.
Crazy. Hey, what's up? Five. Crazy.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Going deep for Diggs. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right. And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Shanahan. Joe.
Throwing Nix. And it's caught inside the 30. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A big play there. 60 yards. And the Broncos are able to add on to their first half lead. Lutz will look to add the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
2nd and 9. From the shotgun, May with it. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Williams. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Brings up 3rd down.
Here comes 3rd and the length of the football. Henderson will try and run for the first. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
At the 49-yard line.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the Broncos are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And with great starting field position up near the 50, they might be one completion away from stealing a late field goal here. He's going to air one out. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Bombers. Oh, I said. Ready. 180. Let's hunt.
Here's Nix. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
And they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter. The final shot before break. Nix. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And it's a pretty good return here, so he'll get this up to the 29. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they've been the better of the 2 teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe
taking it right down Broadway. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. After the touchdown, he wants to kick it off.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They'll run with Henderson here to begin the drive. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
What do you think, Brandon? I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Lutz with the extra point. And it is 42-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
From the 38 now, here's a 2nd and 7. Again, it's Henderson. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 69 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
On first down, it's Henderson. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Back to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 38-yard line.
And the Patriots first down.
Back to throw here. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's going.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. They'll swing this out to Henderson. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
To throw, it's May. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 21.
That's another Patriots first.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4. This has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. From the shotgun, it's May. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jahdae Barron. And the Broncos are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. Their tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. 2nd and 10 here as we sit in the 3rd quarter of this divisional round matchup.
At the 3-yard line.
That's out to the left, flat and complete. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down.
It brings up 3rd down.
Bombers.
Operating from the gun, here's Nix. Works right side into the hands of the tight end, Knox. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down. The Broncos send out their punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. On the return is Williams. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Patriots take over. The Pats at the line, ready to go.
Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
They run once more with Henderson. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. That good for 19 and a 1st down.
That's good for a Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They go play action now. May. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by Jahdae Barron. Down the right sideline. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
Well, CD, we have seen it many times throughout the course of the season. This defense coming